It has been entirely too long since we have last opened up some 90s packs, and today we've got one of my favorites, one that we've done before, and one that we are hoping to hit some really big PC fire. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the most passionate content for card collectors on YouTube and possibly the whole entire internet. As usual, I am your host, Jake Roy, 90s b-ball cards here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, a little bit of Twitter, and still slacking on TikTok. I've got some time this week, or the next couple of weeks, so you probably should be on the lookout for some more stuff coming there. I've been slacking on Instagram, actually, the last couple of weeks. Life's just lifing. Anyway, so today we're busting into some packs of 99 2000 Fleer Tradition. These are retail packs, and you may know my story with retail and some of the parallels, or the parallel that you can get, and my hunt for a Penny Hardaway. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some other PC fire that we could be looking at. There's a lot of nostalgia for me in this product, but there's also some really extremely scarce cards that we could pull. So I'm very excited to rip into these, and I'm really hoping that we get something crazy for my PC. So let's get right into it. Alright, here we've got some of the fire in my collection that we could be looking at. There are a couple of items that we'll talk about that aren't potential for these packs, but we'll talk through them. Some of this might be repeat if you've seen some of the videos that we've opened this, but you know, some of the details might change. We'll get into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is parallels. So the first one we have is the round ball collection. So here we've got the Penny, and just for a little bit of difference, we have a Glen Rice as well. I wanted to show that because, you know, obviously the Penny is horizontal. Most of the cards in this will be on the vertical, so you can see kind of the visual differences there. But you know, the Penny is one that I've talked about a bunch that was, you know, a really hard one to track down. A lot of player collectors may be familiar with the chase for these cards. They are not rare in terms of insert rate, but they are very difficult to track down, and it's kind of one of those cases of it might be a function of them not being terribly rare, and people might not think that they're really desirable or valuable, but player collectors still want those cards very badly. So, you know, I also have told the story about opening up these retail boxes with my brothers when we were younger and hitting a whole bunch of players, but not getting the Penny. You know, I hit Shaq, we hit Kobe, you know, all the other names, but not the Penny that I wanted, or Allen Iverson for that matter. Those were the two guys that I was after. So, you know, I ended up saying, you know, a lot of times I would pay, you know, significantly more than this was probably worth, you know, if it was to go up for auction. And I ended up getting it in a lot that I think I probably paid about $20, and this was the main card that I wanted from that lot. There were some other cards in there, but nothing that I really needed. So, you know, it was one of those, I would have paid $20 for this card individually, but with that out of the way, you know, most of these cards are going to be $1, maybe $2. You know, you can get up to $5 maybe for, you know, a guy like Penny Hardaway. The biggest name in the set's going to be Kobe. That one might be like a $5 or $10 card. You know, Shaq is probably, you know, closer to the $5 mark. You know, so not a ton of value as we talked about in these, but definitely stuff that the player collectors out there want. So, you know, if you have one in your collection and you know somebody who collects that player, you know, do them a favor and reach out and see if it's something they need, because if they're like me, it might be one that they've been after. So that is something that we will be looking to see one of in each of these packs. It would be great to get a Penny that might be in a little bit better condition than this, or, you know, some of those bigger names like Iverson and Kobe and such. The next parallel we're going to talk about here is the Supreme Court collection. So here we've got an Allen Henderson common player. Because these are numbered to just 20 copies, these are a hobby exclusive parallel, but wanted to touch on them because they are so incredibly rare. Again, opposite end of the spectrum for player collectors trying to get these. They are extremely rare. They do not come up often because there are so few of them out there, and they do fetch quite a bit of money. But we're not going to talk too much about value. You know, it's hard to find comps on these, but also we can't get these in the retail packs. These are a hobby exclusive. So, you know, no luck on getting the Penny Chase card acquired for this one for myself. But, you know, this is the Allen Henderson. You can see that green foil. That is how you will tell the difference, as well as if you flip it over on the back, you will see the different numbering there. The SC for Supreme Court, just like on the back of the round ball collection, you get different letters with the numbers. So that is the parallels. Let's go into the inserts. The first up is the rookie sensations. So here is the Dirk. This is the biggest name that you're probably going to look to pull. Vince Carter is a close second. There's a lot of great names from this rookie class. The 98 rookie class has a lot of players that a lot of people really enjoy. Paul Pierce, Jason Williams, just to name a couple, Mike Bibby, so on and so forth. So these are inserted at a rate of 1 in 6 packs. So we should be seeing some of these. Again, the Dirk is going to be the most valuable. Vince Carter is one that I have, but it is always fun to get another one. These are really fun. I like hitting these because they really do pop. That gold hollow foil there definitely does, does a lot for the eyes. So these are fun to get, but not a ton of value. The Dirk is about a $5 to $10 card, roughly, and the Vince is probably closer to $5. Most of the rest of the cards in this set are going to be $1 to $5, probably closer to the $1 than the $5. But, like I said, Jason Williams, Paul Pierce definitely get more eyeballs than some of the other names in the set. So, be fun to get some of those guys and, add more copies to my collection, and we should be seeing quite a few. Next up is one of my personal favorites. So we've got the Masters of the Hardwood. So here we've got a Kobe, we've got a Penny, and then just for good measure, we also have the Grant Hill. So these are 1 in 18 packs, and this is one that I've talked about a bunch. Most recently I talked about it in my top 10 inserts under $100. So I really enjoy the design of these. Kind of that subtle hollow foil down on the text on the bottom, the embossing of the player, the embossing of the kind of the wooden box that it looks like the players are jumping out of. I love how they had those shadows that really are very very well done there, with the lighting and all that stuff. I just think it's a very beautifully themed set. So while they are beautiful, they are not terribly rare. 1 in 18 isn't anything that you're going to expect to see a ton of, but nothing that you're going to expect to drive up the value either. So this Kobe here is probably like $15 to $20 roughly. Penny, interestingly enough, the last 2 comps I saw were right around $11 if I remember correctly, which is a little bit higher than I was anticipating, honestly, when doing the research. Allen Iverson is about a $5 card, maybe a little bit more. Kevin Garnett is closer to the $5 mark, and a lot of the other players are going to be, $1 to $5, and again, probably squarely in the middle of that range. So, if you're looking for a player that you collect or you really enjoy this, they can definitely be found and for an affordable price. So it's really, again, something that I think visually packs a punch, but it does not hurt your wallet if you're trying to get some of them. And again, Kobe's being the biggest name in the set, $20 for the biggest name is pretty nice. So that is a personal favorite of mine. Next up, a nostalgic one, is the Net Effect. So Net Effects are 1 in 96 packs. And interestingly enough, my recollection is my brothers and I, again, each had a retail box, and we each pulled a Net Effect from our box. So very lucky, definitely crushed the odds, if my memory serves me correctly. And my recollection also is the 3 players that were hit. I think my younger brother got the Vince Carter. I believe my older brother got the Tim Duncan. I believe I got the Grant Hill. And, at the time I kind of felt like I got the short end of the stick in terms of star power and value. Vince Carter was definitely the biggest name in the set at that point in time. And I think, looking back, it's probably still the same, but the values are not as wide of a range as they once were. I mean, I remember when my brother hit that Vince Carter, it was like a $50 card at the time in the Beckett. Not the case today. So, looking at the Vince Carter, that's about a $10 card currently. The Kevin Garnett is, $10 to $15. Iverson here is like a $20 card roughly, and I think Kobe is right around a $70 card. So Kobe's definitely the biggest name in this set, and would be very exciting to hit. And again, this is a nostalgic set, so the design of it is one that I like more so because of the nostalgia. As it is, stands on its own, you'd have to give me your opinions because my nostalgia is definitely going to shade that. So, something that I'm going to be excited if we hit any. Again, 1 in 96 packs, not something we're expecting, but would be very exciting to hit Kobe or a PC player. Again, I'm never mad to get a duplicate of a guy like Iverson. The next insert is one that I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to get, but I do not have an example of. It is the Game Breakers. So those are number to 100 copies, and something, again, like I said, I would love to get because I don't have any. Penny is in that set. I would absolutely be astounded if we pulled a Penny. You know, again, number to 100, so not something we're expecting to see, but I have opened my fair share of these packs, not only those boxes, but these packs also. So, you know, who knows what's in the odds for me, but it would be incredible value. Really hard to tell. I think the last time I saw a Kobe sell, it was right around $1,100. So that, you know, I don't know what they would go for today. I don't know what a Penny or some of the other players in the set, you know, Vince Carter, Kevin Garnett, or some of the other guys in the set, you know, all the big stars really are in this set. So it would be really, really exciting to get one. They definitely are condition sensitive. You get edge-to-edge color. I've never actually seen one in person to, you know, really put my eyes on how that looks, but I do know that they are condition sensitive. So if you pull one out of a pack, if it looks like it's in great shape, grading it might be a good way to go. And if it gets a high grade, that can definitely change the value of that for, you know, in the positive for sure. But a lower grade, I don't think impacts the value very negatively because it is such a condition sensitive and a rare set, being numbered to just 100. So we will definitely keep our eyes open for those die cuts, but we will not expect them by any stretch of the imagination. The last one here we're going to talk about is the Fresh Ink. So here we've got one of the redemption cards. We also have the Rafe LaFrentz and Brad Miller on-card autos. These are also hobby exclusives. So these have a stated print run of 400. You can see the serial numbering, the hand serial numbering on the Brad Miller a little bit easier than you can see it on the Rafe LaFrentz. And some of these are in the packs with the autos, and some of them, like this Robert Tractor Trailer, are redemptions. So if I remember correctly, I think it was the Brad Miller that we pulled on camera together. You know, I could probably pull up that clip, but if I remember correctly, we did hit that one out of the pack. The Rafe LaFrentz is one that I went and acquired for a video specifically. So this Robert Tractor Trailer, again, if I remember correctly, was one that we pulled out of a pack, but maybe not. I might be remembering incorrectly, but we could hit something that is, you know, pack pulled with an auto if you get a hobby, or you could get a redemption. The redemption is a fun chase if you're a player collector, and I do like how they have the redemptions with really the exact same design as the autograph, and they also have the added detail of that authentication stamp, which a lot of redemptions don't go to that effort. So I really appreciate Fleer for putting that kind of detail in there, but not something we're expecting to see. Definitely something, if you're getting hobby, you would look for, but the checklist isn't the most star-studded, but it's always fun to pull an on-card auto. So that's what we could get. Really looking for Game Breakers, Net Effects would be fun, but a whole bunch of great stuff that we could get. Let's crack right into these packs. All right, so we've got 12 packs here, 10 packs here. Don't think I touched on, but the source or the origin of these are two different sources. So this, as I was told, all came from the same box. Somebody had ripped into some of the box, did not want to finish ripping. I'm not sure, you know, if they hit something for their PC or what not, but they did tell me that there was minimal, if any, sticking, and the only cards that they hit from packs that had any sticking did not have paper or foil loss, which is good. Hopefully we'll see the same. These came from a buddy that found them at a card shop in Michigan, so I don't know the story behind them, but they feel loose. He told me that they felt loose, like they weren't sticking, and I felt them, they felt loose, so we're hoping for no sticking on those as well. But it will be interesting to see kind of the dichotomy between the two, with 12 packs here from the box, 10 packs here from the great state of Michigan. So let's crack into the box first and see how we do. Camby, Mookie, Brian Russell, Roderick Rhodes, Chris Mullen. I like, you know, these cards are all sliding apart, which is great to see. Allen Houston, Jason White Chocolate. Ooh, we got some rookie sensations coming up. I told you those are fun to see. Michael Olowokandi and Michael Olowokandi. I've actually never had this one of Michael Olowokandi, but not something I'm terribly excited about. And we got the Cedric Sabalas. That's the insert, or the parallel. We're talking about round ball collection, so a lot of those will probably be, maybe all of them will be on the back, I think, if I remember correctly. Sometimes having those parallels on the back, I try not to spoil it for myself, but you might see it before I do. So, Calbert, we got D. Brown, Larry Johnson, Derek Anderson, Bison Dele, We got a Vince Carter. Love that. We'll put him over there. Anton Jameson. Sorry, buddy. Not making the cut. Rafe. A lot of 98 draft class guys. Here's our first rookie. Rip Hamilton. Love that. And we've got a Christian Laettner round ball collection. Another Camby. Oh, another Mookie. Sharif. Really great picture there of Sharif. A little bit of sticking here. Not seeing any damage. Derek Martin. There's a penny. Love getting more pennies. Tyrone Hill. Weber. I guess we'll put him in the stars. Felipe Lopez. Trajan Langdon. Rookie. And boom. Sticking. Ron Artest. Always nice to get a rookie round ball. Looks like we've got a checklist on the back. It'll be interesting. I don't believe that the checklists were included in the parallels, so, you know, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. All right, Theo, Latrell Sprewell, Malik Rose, Gary Trent, P.J. Brown, Grant Hill, put him over here, Shaq, love that. John Stockton, sure. Stevie Franchise. There's the John Stockton round ball. Interesting. Got both of those. And that came just before the checklist. Everybody's friend. Put that over here. We'll put it off to the side. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Right, you might have seen why. All right, I spoiled it. But Rick Smits, Clarence, Weatherspoon, Sean Elliott, Rex Chapman, Dikembe. Of course, this would be the pack that's getting the most sticking. Chris Childs, great shot there. Jason Kidd. I should have put the Dikembe in the stars. I love Dikembe. The Admiral. Got a Tim James rookie. And the Penny round ball. Very happy. You know, if I had held out... this looks like it's definitely in better shape. I mean, you know, you still got some dings and stuff anyway. I'm very excited for that. We could hit nothing else and I'd be happy after that one. Dale Davis, Dana Barros, Dean Garrett, Antonio Daniels, Tony Battie, Kendall Gill, Brian Grant, Kevin Garnett. Another rookie sensations there of Katino Mobley. He was fun to watch for some time. And Eddie Jones round ball. Brent Berry. We got a Tim Hardaway. Jeff Hornacek. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Bryce Drew. Bryce Brew, I almost said. Well, Chris Mullen. Allen Houston. Anton Jameson. Yikes, that's sticking. Woof. Well, we got a little bit of damage here, but it's Rafe LaFriend, so we'll take it. We got a damaged corner here on the rookie sensations of Bibby, and, you know, for these 12 packs, we have beat the odds. Officially beat the odds on the rookie sensations, but we've got more sticking. Can you play nice? Yeah, there's some damage on the Tim James there. Tim James round ball. What am I doing here? Eddie Jones, what are you doing with the rookie round balls? No. Tracy Murray, Brevin Knight, Antonio Daniels, Chauncey Billups with the Nugs, Al Harrington, Antonio Davis, lots of Pacers. Back to back. Isaiah Ryder, Mike Bibby base, Elton Brand, #1 pick. And the Scott Burrell round ball. Vitali. Another Tracy Murray. And we get something else, maybe another rookie sensations. Anyway, Anthony Peeler, yeah, definitely looks like a rookie sensations. Can't wait to see who it is. Steve Nash against Jason Kidd. Future would be on the Suns and win MVP. Anyway. Charles R. Jones. Don't forget that R. Tim Thomas. Jason White. Chocolate Williams. We get another Michael Olakandi. Oh, and another just star-studded rookie sensations. Dookie, though. Michael Olakandi, round ball. Ricky Davis throwing down a dunk, something that he was very good at. Charlie Ward, not throwing footballs, which he was also good at. Donald Foyle, Gerald Brown, another Al Harrington, another Antonio Davis, again back-to-back Pacers. Big Country Reeves, Hakeem the Dream, another Stevie franchise. Don't drop the Stevie franchise. And a Calvert round ball. These feel like they're bricking a little bit more than the rest have. Jalen Rose, we get a Matt Harpring with a Magic. This is going to be brutal. Said, Sharif, Bobby Sura. Okay, loosen him up a little bit. Maybe Timmy Thomas. We get another Rex Chapman. Dale Ellis. Another Tim James, and Mo Taylor. All right, last pack from that box. Again, we've crushed it in terms of the rookie sensations, but nothing else other than that penny that I'm really happy with for the round ball collection. Another Rick Smits, Clarence Weatherspoon, Vlade. Get another Said, Chris Mullen. We get a lot of Chris Mullen, a lot of Allen Houston too. Not that guy. No, we don't want any more of him. Rex Chapman, the base runner test, and Kenny Anderson. All right, moving on to the Michigan stack. More Rick Smits. All right, Clarence Weatherspoon, a backwards Shandon Anderson, backwards Jimmy Jackson. Interesting. Ray Allen, we'll put him in the stars. Another penny, love it. Keon Clark, Terrell Brandon, another Rip Hamilton rookie, and a Rick Fox round ball. Dale Davis, some more backward stuff. Interesting. Dana Barros, Arvidas, Chuck, Eddie Jones, Dan Marley, Rashard Lewis, Bobby Jackson, Jonathan Bender rookie. Ooh, a Vince Carter round ball. Love that. Checklist, everybody's friend. Two great round ball hits so far. The runner test was a nice one too, actually. Brevin Knight, Kerry Kittles, Gary Trent, Rodney Rogers, Dan Marley, Ray Allen, lots of Rex Chapman, wow. Dale Ellis, there we go with the Jet, Jason Terry, Keith Van Horn, always love getting the cover athlete, that's always fun. Another Brent Berry, Tim Hardaway, Cliff Robinson, Pat Garrity, Charles Oakley, Cornell David, wow, another Rex, another Dale, Lamar Odom, I love a good Lamar Odom card, Tyrone Nesby, round ball. Another Vitali, it looks like we got a rookie sensations coming up, Tracy Murray, Bonzi Wells, Malik Rose, there's an AI against Kobe, always nice to see that. Eddie Jones, Damon Stoudemire, that guy, Felipe Lopez, and the Antonio Davis round ball. Alan Henderson to go with that Supreme Court that we had. Big Z, Jimmy Jacks, Shandon Anderson, David Wesley, Bobby Sura, Othello Harrington, Nick the Quick Van Exel, Stevie Franchise. Then we go with the Rashawn round ball. 4 packs left. Let's get some fire. Let's see some fire. Wesley Person, Glenn Robinson, T-Mac, Tony, Cornell Young, Randall Jackson, Corey Benjamin, Toby Bailey, Timmy D. Very nice. Come on. Come on, Timmy. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, Masters of the Hardwood, Ron Mercer. I have a few copies of that card, but always nice to get one. And Reggie Roundball. I'll have to see if there's any Reggie collectors. Jalen Rose, right after that Reggie. Again, we've hit a lot of Pacers, it feels like. Matt Harpering, another Chuck. Arvidas, I guess I could put him in the stars. He is a Hall of Famer, sure. Charles R, we got him. Timmy Thomas, lots of him. Samaki Walker. Brian Skinner. We got a Kenny Thomas rookie. And an Al Harrington. Again, lots of Pacers. Wow. Patrick Ewing. Got a Nick Anderson. Glenn Rice. J.R. Henderson. Scott Burrell. Paul Pierce. Howard Isley. Michael Dickerson. Another Rip rookie. Chris Mullen Roundball. Wow. Pacer. Checklist. Last pack. Let's see some last pack magic. These Michigan packs have not been nearly as good. I'm going to be honest. Masters of the Hardwood was nice. But we've got 22 packs here, so we expected to see one, per the odds anyway. So we'll see. We'll see if we can beat it. Well, we got another checklist. Larry Johnson, Derek Anderson, backwards Rashid, backwards Mo Taylor, LaFonso Ellis, another Dikembe, Felipe Lopez, Walt Williams, another rookie of Elton Brand, and a Peja Roundball, and a checklist. Alright, so, well, we beat the odds. Those rookie sensations, we definitely got more than we were anticipating based on the odds. Nice to get one of the Masters of the Hardwood, not the best player in the world, but that was really the story of the day. We beat the odds, but nothing too star-studded. But I'm very, very happy that I finally got a pack-pulled penny roundball collection. We talked about me trying to get one and all of that, so I'm very happy. In this one, it's not a PSA 10 or a BGS 10 or anything, but it's definitely in better condition than the one I had, so I'm happy with that. Happy to have gotten the Vince Carter. There's some other really fun players, that Reggie Miller. It's always fun, and like I've talked about, these are very difficult for a lot of player collectors. So if you saw one that you need for your PC, other than that penny, hit me up, let me know. I would be happy, very happy to help you get that in your collection. So, just shoot me a DM on any of the social medias that you know me for. But still going to be having to hunt for that. There's only 100 of them for their penny. So, the hunt will continue. Maybe I'll stumble upon some packs and get lucky, or maybe I'll find something at National this year, but it's not on my top 10 list, not yet anyway. So, it's going to be really exciting to see, what the next packs hold, but we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any videos in the future. New videos dropping once, sometimes twice a week. And we've got pack openings, looks into my PC, occasional collector interviews, occasional PSA, BGS, other grading reveals, occasional show vlog type stuff, and so much more. Thanks. We'll talk later.